Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. As we are heading towards the end of the January transfer window, it seems as if Chelsea and Aston Villa will be doing business not just on one player because there are so many links between Chelsea and Aston Villa. So make sure to stay to the end of this video so you wouldn't miss anything. And if you are yet to like this video, please do well to hit the like button on this video. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell. Let's start with the news regarding Aston Disasi. This is the news that most of the fans will have a delight in. They will be happy about this news. According to Fabrizio Romano, Disasi has agreed in personal terms with Aston Villa. Disasi wants to join Aston Villa despite interest from more clubs around Europe after direct talk with Unai Emery. They are now up to Chelsea and Aston Villa to reach full agreement. This is a news most fans will be happy about. Aston Villa agreeing deal with Disasi on a personal level. Disasi has been so underwhelming ever since coming to Chelsea. His performances has drawn lots of criticism, and to the surprise of many fans, players like Trevor Chalobah was sent out, frozen out because of Disasi and Benoit Badiashile. So it is a good thing that Chelsea are letting go of Aston Disasi. He will be joining Aston Villa. But the question is it a loan move or a permanent move? According to Fabrizio Romano, the negotiation between Aston Villa and Chelsea for Aston Disasi is for loan move with loan fee plus salary coverage. Aston Villa will pay the loan fee and cover Aston Disasi's salary, but it's still loan. Disasi said yes to Aston Villa and he's considering no other options, despite Italian and Premier League clubs being linked. So for now, Aston Disasi is going to Aston Villa on loan. But before you rejoice over this news, Aston Disasi this season is not our problem. We have been having series of bad results and Aston Disasi has not been playing in any of those matches. I know he can be disastrous whenever he steps feet into that pitch. The question now, the problem now is not selling or loaning Aston Disasi. What are we doing to remedy the situation at hand? Disasi is not the issue. Disasi is not the problem at Chelsea. After the loan movement of Aston Disasi, who are we bringing in? Who are we bringing in? Look at the woeful performance against Manchester City. Our priority now is a striker. What movement is Chelsea doing? What plans do they have regarding the striking position? We cannot keep relying on Nicholas Jackson to deliver the goals when he is not delivering it, especially at the crucial time that we need it most. Look at after going 1-0 up, we had the opportunity to score the second goal, but Nicholas Jackson, being Nicholas Jackson, fumbled it. With Aston Disasi being linked to Aston Villa, Chelsea last season we were almost close to signing John Duran. Can Chelsea find a way to include John Duran in this deal? Though Aston Disasi is not the only player being linked to Aston Villa. Another player that might be heading to Aston Villa is Joào Felix. Remember, Joào Felix was linked to Aston Villa last season before Chelsea snapped him up. He was actually linked to Aston Villa, and currently Aston Villa are so keen on signing Joào Felix. Could there be any sort of swap deal with Joào Felix and John Duran? Though the fee that Aston Villa are looking for is so exorbitant. I believe Aston Villa are looking for a region of £80 million for John Duran. And personally, I wouldn't want Chelsea to spend such amount of money on John Duran where we have more experienced and more deadly strikers we can get at that fee. Victor Gyökeres is there, Victor Osimhen is there. I rather spend that money on these two strikers than bringing in John Duran at £80 million. It is not wise at all. What is the situation with Joao Felix? Remember, Manchester United is also an option for Christopher Nkunku, not just Bayern Munich. Kopama currently is being the one featured as the attacking midfielder. If we are to let Joao Felix to go to, let's say, Aston Villa and Christopher Nkunku leaves, who will now be the second option after Kopama at the number 10? Personally, I don't support Enzo Maresca's treatment of Joao Felix, especially because there are so many games that Kopama deserves to be substituted, but he keeps on leaving Kopama on the pitch. So if I were to be Joao Felix, I will find my way. But the question is this wise for Chelsea to sell both Christopher Nkunku and Joao Felix in the same window when we have only Kopama as the only capable number 10? Let's take a look at what Fabrizio Romano has to say about Christopher Nkunku move. Man United is an option for Nkunku, but he's not open to a straight move. He could be interested if it has an obligation. Let's see what happens. Bayern is still an option, but there is no green light from Matthias Tel. It is obvious Christopher Nkunku doesn't want to have anything with Chelsea if he eventually leaves the club. This is why if he is to go to Manchester United on loan, the loan must include an obligation to buy. But if it's just a straight movement, a straight loan movement, he is not interested. He wants to be assured of a permanent movement when he eventually leaves Chelsea. So if Christopher Nkunku were to go to Manchester United and Chelsea are interested in signing Alejandro Garnacho, could there be an understanding? Could Chelsea bring in Garnacho? Let's do something like a swap deal. Could there be any swap deal? Is Manchester United interested in a swap deal with Chelsea? But for now, he is not interested in moving to Man United on loan unless there is an obligation to buy. Then according to David Orsi, Chelsea do not see Christopher Nkunku leaving before next Monday's deadline. The value for the French international is around £65 million. Bayern Munich and Manchester United are keen, but nothing is close to happening at the moment. So it is likely Christopher Nkunku will remain a Chelsea player. If that is the case, that means we are going to see Joao Felix moving to Aston Villa, because I don't see Chelsea keeping both Christopher Nkunku and Joao Felix together this January transfer window, especially when the two of them are not happy with their limited game time in the EPL. This is Spirit of Michael Football Channel. Please do well to hit the like button on this video and subscribe. We will be back to give you so many gist happening in the Chelsea transfer window. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.